Hi everybody, this is Lama Caroline. We're going to continue to look at the explanation of Lama Ganshin's beautiful NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing practices, okay? Today we're going to talk about colors, yeah? We're going to continue with this, yeah? First, we're going to do the preliminary practices, yeah? So if you have a copy of this, the combined NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, it's in there. If not in any of our sadhanas, if you don't have any, please go to ngalso.org, NGALSO.org, and there you can download the preliminary prayers, okay? Namo Guru Bhye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Bhye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Bhye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Triratnaya, Sangye Chetang Sogi Chonamla, Janchu Batu Dani Kyasuchi, Dagi Jinso Gipe Sonanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho, Sangye Choda Sogi Chona Hamla, Janchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi, Dagi Jinso Gipe Sonanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho, Sangye Choda Sogi Chona Hamla, Janchu Badu Dani Kapsuchi, Dagi Jinso Gipe Sonahanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho. In the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, we take refuge until awakening. Through the practice of generosity and the other perfections, may we all become Buddhas for the benefit of all sentient beings. The 7 limitless thoughts to turn the mind towards the mind of bodhicitta. Semchen tamche dewa tang dewe gyudang dempa gyuchi. Semchen tamche dunyel tan dunyel gi gyudan drawa gyuchi. Semchen tamche dunyel mepe dewa dami drawa gyuchi. Semchen tamche nyerin chadani tan drawe tamnyon la nepa gyuchi. Semchen tamche lusen gidunele soshin trayun lusen dewa dang dempa gyuchi. Semchen tamche NgalSo topchin chinanuchu koyu danshin samane gyuchi. Semchen tamche tangzam bulingi kyedo tadang chinangi shide tang tukun dempa gyuchi. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings never be separated from the great happiness that is beyond all misery. May all beings dwell in equanimity, unaffected by attraction to dear ones and aversion to others. May all beings recover from the sicknesses of mind and body pollution and enjoy relative and absolute health now and forever. May all beings relax in a pure and healthy outer and inner environment now and forever. May all beings enjoy inner and world peace now and forever. Tamche du ni sa shita semala sohome patang la tiltanyam bedurye ranshin jam pohone gyuchi la dami chepese no susham tahangi kitro Kuzan chutrin laname nanke kanku kya gyuchi. Om Namo Bhagavati Benza Sawa Pramadani Tathagataya Ahate Samya Sambuddhaya Tayata Om Benze Benze Maha Tesa Benze Maha Vidya Benze Maha Bodhicitta Benze Maha Bodhi Mandarpa Samkramana Benze Sawakama Awarana Bishodana Benze Suha Kuncho Sungi Dempatang Sange Tang Janju Sempa Tang Jengi Jingi Latang Soni Yon Suzo Penada Chempo Tang Choki Nampa Tashin Sangi Mikyape Togi Deshin Nidu Gyu. Invocation of the Healing Buddha. Malusem chen kungi gungyu chin dude punje hemi se jom se la no na malu yanda kengyu pe chom den ko che hene di she su so. 7-limb prayer. Gusun gupe gone chatse lo no sham yitro chupa malubo. Top mene sa di tun tam che sha ke pa ke wahanam la jeira ko wa mata badule shune drola chuki ko lo ko wada da shin na jan chu chempo no. Mandala offering. Sajipuki Joshi Metotram Rirali Jini de Gempadi Sange Shintu Miti Bowagi Drokunanta Hashin La Chupasho Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami. Buddha Shakyamuni prayer. Lama Gyawa Shakya Tupala Chatselo Chitu Kyapso Chiwo Jingi Labtu So. Calling our precious Guru, Lama Ganshin Rinpoche, from afar. Lama Ken, Trinchen Sawe, Lama Ken, Lama Ken, Kyapne Kuntu, Lama Ken, Trinchen Sawe, Lama Ken, Kyapne Kuntu, Lama Ken, Lobsan Tutan Trinle Yapel Ken, Lama Ken, Kyapne Kuntu, Lama Ken. Luchuzam Popel Gyuta Shipa, Tuchen Tempetin Leia Noda, Pegidro Lo Zepa Chen, Pelden La Mehesha Blaso Wade, Oma Guru, Vajradhara, Suhumahati Muni, Shahasahane Kama, Uttabhadanye, Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya, Sawasidi Moma Guru, Vajradhara, Suhumahati Muni, Shahasahane Kama, Uttabhadanye, Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya, Sawasiti Moma Guru, Vajradhara, Suhumahati Muni, Shahasahane Kama, Uttabhadanye, Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya, Sawasiti Pakya ke kodan dagilu, Pakya ke sundan dagina, Pakyokitu tadagi Danyame tu jingialo Makyokiku dan dahagilu Makyokisun dahadagina Makyokitu dan dahagi Danyame tu jingilo. Mantra of self-healing and spiritual company. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Okay, hi everybody. Hope everybody is well. Yeah. So tonight we're going to continue with the explanation of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. Now it's April the 15th now, so of course, as we all know, according to our Western calendar, it's near to the time where our precious Guru passed away. However, the great Lamas of our tradition, for example, His Holiness Kyabje Pabonka Rinpoche, he advised us that we celebrate Rinpoche's Paranirvana according to the Tibetan calendar. So actually we've already done it now on the April the 7th, no? Okay, and there's the idea that I think every year we will celebrate Rinpoche Paranirvana Day on April the 7th, yeah? However, for us Western people, still, of course, for us April 18 is very, very powerful, no? According to our calendar, that's when our Guru passed away, you know? So anyway, in Albaniano this weekend, we're going to have like 1,000 recitation of Namgyalma Dharani, which is super important, super powerful. So please, everybody who can, please join in, okay? Actually, today I was kind of thinking to do like a tribute to Rinpoche, but then I was thinking, actually, this is if we practice self-healing, if we follow Rinpoche's instructions, this is our tribute to Rinpoche, you know, this is what he actually wanted, yeah? So I thought, therefore, as a tribute to Rinpoche, we will continue to practice and practice and meditate together on NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, okay? Today the comment bar is off on the streaming. It's okay, no problem. Anyway, so all of you who wish to say something, you can send me a a message throughout on our social media group of the NgalSo retreat. Yeah. So any of our sangha who like to make a comment, you're welcome, and I will look here. How about that? Yeah, no problem. If you want to say anything or ask a question or anything like that, why not? Yeah, could also be very good. Yeah, just switch on my phone. Yeah, okay. So last time, what we talked about. We're going through the self-healing practice in detail as Rinpoche asked us to do. Yeah, okay. So we're looking at the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas, except we didn't quite get there yet. So far, recently we were talking about the opening the mudras, doing the mudras of opening the chakras, and we were talking about the seed syllables Om Ahum Tram Hri and Om Ahum Soha. and the other bija seed syllables associated with NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, like Om, Ah, Hum, and so on, yeah. Then we were talking briefly about the symbols of the 5 supreme healers, like the double Vajra of Supreme Healer Amoghasiddhi, the jewel of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, the Vajra of Supreme Healer Akshobhya, the lotus of Supreme Healer Amitabha, and the wheel of Supreme Healer Verochana, okay? So after that, so we talked about the symbols. After that, we talked about the 5 mudras. As you can see, the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas are making hand gestures, which give us a very powerful psychological meaning, yeah? So we talked a little bit about the mudras. Remember, it's 2 hands, like you can't see, but you can see here on the picture now. On the left hand of each of the Dhyani Buddhas is holding a bowl, yeah? The mendicant's bowl, the Sramana bowl. But Lama Caroline Rinpoche said, please don't think that the Buddha holding the bowl means that the Buddhas want to have lunch all the time. Rinpoche said the actual meaning of holding the bowl just below the navel is showing that we need to take care of our central channel and the precious essence of life energy contained within, yeah, okay? So the mudra is the 2 hands, no, okay? Left hand is, as you see, always holding the mendicant, the Sramana bowl, the spiritual wanderer's bowl, and the right hand is making different gesture. So as you can see, Supreme Healer Amoghasiddhi is making what we call the Abhaya, the no fear mudra. Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava is making the Varada, the generosity mudra. Supreme Healer Akshobhya is making the Bhumi Sparsha, the earth touching mudra. Supreme Healer Amitabha is making the Samadhi or concentration mudra. And Supreme Healer Verochana is making the Dharma Chakra, teaching the Dharma mudra, okay? So we talked briefly about that, and also some other mudras related to self-healing, like the Vajra Humkara mudra, and then the Mandala offering mudra, and the touching the heart mudra, and so on, okay? And then what we started to do, because Lama Caroline Rinpoche, he asked us to go through his teachings systematically and in detail, okay? So now what we're looking at is the colors, no, of the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas, yeah, okay? So we talked a little bit about the green color of Supreme Healer Akshobhya, yeah, and the sort of emotional and healing energies related to that. And today I'm also going to say more about that. And then we started to talk a little bit about the yellow color of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, yeah. So I was saying that what we're doing is this picture now is a 2-dimensional representation of the mandala of the 5 Supreme Healers, which was designed by Lama Caroline and painted by Ducho Shegli, his artist, yeah. This is a 2-dimensional representation, so it's like going into the mandala and meeting each one of the Buddhas and receiving their blessings, yeah. But in the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing practice, we go up and down our central channel. It's what's called a body mandala. Yeah, we're in the form of Vajrasattva, and our 5 aggregates are transformed into the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas. And in each one of the chakras at our 5 main, we have the central channel now, and at each one of our 5 main chakras is sat one of the Supreme Healer Buddhas. Here is Verochana Buddha in the crown chakra. Here is Amitabha Buddha in the throat chakra. Here is Akshobhya Buddha in the heart chakra. Here is Ratnasambhava Buddha in the navel chakra. And here is Amoghasiddhi Buddha in the secret chakra. Okay? So we talked about all that and why we have 5 chakras, not separate, and all these kings. I'm just like summarizing a little bit, yeah? Because now we've been going for almost like 60 classes. No, actually, we still have a lot more to say, but just to refresh our memory where we are, okay? So we're talking about the colors, yeah? Okay, so as you can see, we have these very strong primary colors, blue for Akshobhya, red for Amitabha, yellow for Ratnasambhava, and then green and white, yeah? These very strong, like the primary colors are the red, yellow, and green, but we have white, red, blue, yellow, and green, yeah, are the main colors that we meditate on in the practice of self-healing, okay? And we start to talk a little bit about the psychological effect of the colors. And one thing I was saying was that if we visualize a color, this is proven now by modern perceptual science that it's the same as looking at the color, yeah? So, for example, if we visualize green, yeah? So shut our eyes and visualize like emerald green or an emerald green, a Moga Siddhi Buddha, it's the same as looking at green, yeah? So all the emotional triggers and so on related to green are there, yeah? So each color has both a negative and positive emotional associations, yeah? And so what we're trying to do is transform the negative into the positive. This is the idea of what we call Tantra. Yeah, okay, Tantra is a special part of Mahayana Buddhism, yeah? So we work with what we've actually got, our body, our mind, our emotions, yeah? This is our basic raw material. And then we apply certain kind of healing methods, like, for example, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. And we do many, Rinpoche Lama Ganshin explained like this, we do many different therapies like color therapy, mudra therapy, breathing therapy, mantra therapy, visualization therapy, all together. And what this is doing is first, what's there, tends to manifest, yeah, and the emotion, and then we can transform onto the positive side, yeah. Because one of the interesting ideas of Tantra, which is the special part of the fast part, let's say, of Mahayana Buddhism. Fast means we want to transform ourselves as quickly as possible because we wish to achieve awakening quickly because society and the world is in a bad shape. So we want to have more capacity to benefit others as quickly as possible. Yeah. Okay. So in Tantra, we have these very interesting methods to do that. Yeah. Okay. And we combine together with what's called the sutra teachings. Yeah. Okay. So we know very well, for example, now we're talking about yellow. No, yellow is the color related to Supreme Healer, Ratnasambhava, but on the base level, yellow, yeah, is the color of pride and miserliness related to materialism, okay? Why? Because, because, yeah, yellow is the color of the harvest, isn't it? Yellow is the color of gold, yellow, yeah? So we have these very strong emotional associations of yellow being about wealth, like a harvest gathered in is like golden color, isn't it, yeah? Or particularly gold is golden color, yellow color, yeah. And since ancient times, all of humanity have had a thing about gold, haven't they? I mean, did you know this is true that gold and all other precious metals, actually all other metals and materials from our planet actually come out from exploding stars, yeah? So we are actually all part of the universe, we're all made of stars, it's true, yeah? Which is nice, yeah? And apparently there's 2 Olympic swimming pool full, like if you imagine 2 Olympic swimming pools, yeah, which is like really big, yeah, there's 2 of those amounts of gold on our planet Earth, yeah, okay, which is actually not so much if you think about all the people in the world over all the ages and so on, but anyway. So it is actually a rare substance, but okay, there are other rarer substances, but why we humans have always been very much into gold is because our ancestors discovered A, it looks really nice, and B, it's really easy to mold, yeah, to make beautiful jewelry, yeah. So we humans, since thousands of years, have had a thing about gold being very beautiful and very precious. So we have, like, naturally, let's say, this archetype of yellow and gold being very, very very precious and related to like the material aspect of life, yeah. So most people, if you said, would you like a load of gold, they'd say yes please, yeah. And so so there's always this thing in Buddhism, which is if somebody came up to you and say, would you like to have a gold bar, or would you like to achieve awakening, you say, oh, of course I would rather achieve awakening, yeah, okay, it's much more precious to me than having a gold bar, yeah. However, it's not quite as simple as that, because we actually, in Buddhism, we don't have this feeling that to be poor is good, okay, yeah. So it's the Ratnasambhava energy is about dealing with the material world and resources, inner and outer. Yeah, it's not just like material things. It could be, for example, also our knowledge, emotional generosity. There's many other kinds of aspects to this energy, But in Buddhism, which you remember started as a religion made by a prince, yeah, we've always had this thing that it's okay to have resources, but please use in a positive way, for a positive purpose. No, don't just accumulate wealth and resources for one's own selfish gratification, yeah? But if you have a lot, please do something for the benefit of others. In the Buddhist Mahayana Sutras and in the Theravada Sutras, There's many examples of very wealthy people who are doing incredible things with their wealth, yeah, okay? So this could be, why not, yeah? And we have this, so in the Buddhist sutras, we have this example of the Chakravartin, who's like a spiritual ruler, and he uses his wealth, for example, to make hostels for travelers. He gives like everything that people need. He provides for his people. Okay, yeah, medicine, food, shelter. Yeah, uses his resources, the resource of his kingdom, in a positive way. Yeah. So this is the idea of how to do. No, okay. Actually, also in the Ganda Vyuha Sutra, which is represented on the side of Borobudur. This is a model of Borobudur here. Okay, Borobudur for us followers of the NgalSo tradition is very important, because this is where we went many, many times together with Lama Gangchen Rinpoche, and where Rinpoche had his, let's say, revelation, let's say, which led to him writing down and promoting the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing practices, which became like a core teaching of our NgalSo tradition. Yeah, we NgalSo practitioners are part of the Genda Nyinggo tradition, of the Gelugpa tradition, by the way. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So anyway, this we talked about a lot in the other teachings. Okay. Anyway, on the sides of Borobudur are many incredible what's called alto reliefs, carvings, beautiful. This is made of Borobudur is made out of volcanic stone. So if you ever get the chance, so beautiful. Yeah, we've been there. Our NgalSo group, we've been there many, many times together with Rinpoche La. In the future, we very much hope to continue that. So on the first gallery is the Lalita Vistara Sutra, which is the divine play. It's the story of it's kind of like the Namtha, the biography of Buddha Shakyamuni up to when he achieved awakening, yeah, and up to when he taught the Four Noble Truths. Okay, so that's the first main gallery, yeah. Then the galleries 3, 4, and 5, the ones above, are representing the Gandavyuha Sutra, yeah. And inside the Ganda, which is the pilgrimage of Bodhisattva Sudana, which is kind of, he's a Bodhisattva, but somehow he represents everybody, yeah. And he goes around and he has 52 different gurus, each one of whom shows him the path to enlightenment. And one of those gurus, yeah, is a banker. Yeah, okay. There's also some gurus who are kings, who are queens, princesses, but one of the gurus that always, let's say, came to my attention was the banker guru, because there's quite not what we were educated to think, no, but of course that's only because we didn't know the actual Buddhist teachings, yeah. So there's also one bodhisattva who's a banker, and he's got a 10-floor house, yeah, 10-floor building, and each floor is showing one of the bodhisattva bhumi, yeah. And he's using all his wealth to help the environment, to take care of the poor, to promote the spiritual teachings, etc., etc. So why not, yeah, okay. So moral of the story is whatever resources we have, like for example emotional resources, spiritual resources, economic resources, whatever, we should use for the benefit of all, yeah, not just keep for ourselves, yeah. Which is where the mudra, the Varada mudra, the open hand mudra of Ratnasambhava comes from. Okay, generosity, giving. Like Lama Gangchen Rinpoche, he had the big pocket there on his Lama shirt. You can see on the NgalSo.org website the beautiful MP4 of Rinpoche doing self-healing in 10 different languages. Rinpoche has the big pocket here. Always the hand was there, giving to everybody who asked. Yeah, Rinpoche was incredible. Whatever people ask, he used to try and fulfill their wishes. So many times people, like for example in Tibet, no, when Rinpoche would go there, yeah, then people would say, Rinpoche, I need a sheep. Now actually sheep are quite expensive. But said Rinpoche, said, sure, here. He used to give them the money, yeah, or I need a tractor or whatever. It was incredible, really like complete bodhisattva mind, incredible example to us all, yeah, okay. So anyway, so yellow, yeah, gold, yeah, okay. So it's how we deal with the material things. Actually, also, which is something I wanted to talk about tonight, yeah, actually, in our system, NgalSo system, we have sutra teaching, tantra, medicine, astronomy, astrology, many, many different things together, okay? So many things in our teachings are related to the colors, yeah? So actually also the planets have a color, yeah? So that means planets means, for example, in our Tibetan Buddhist Vajrayana system. Okay, Monday is okay. First day of the week actually is Sunday. Yeah, Zanima. Okay, so Sunday. Yeah, actually the color is red. Yeah, okay, like sort of red, like the color of Buddha's robes above me. Okay, yeah, like kind of bright red. Okay. Then the next day, Zadawa, the moon, Monday, yeah. This is white color, like you can see, like the moon, okay, above my head, yeah, okay. Then Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday is Migma, yeah, okay. Migma is hang on, let me just get this right. Yeah, it's Mars Day, okay, yeah. Zamigma is Mars Day. So actually, the color of Mars is blood red, yeah, okay. Like color of blood, okay, which is a little darker than the robes of the Buddha up there, yeah. Then Wednesday, Zalagpa is Mercury Day, yeah. So this is a green color, okay. Mercury is green, yeah. Then Zapurbu, Thursday, yeah, is Jupiter Day. So actually, Jupiter, and Jupiter in Sanskrit means guru, yeah, guru, yeah, is golden color, yeah, okay, actually like the color of the Buddha, yeah, so very appropriate, yeah, okay. Then Friday, Zapasang is Venus Day. So Venus is like kind of white but little bluish, or sometimes like rainbow color, yeah, very like if you imagine if you pass white light through a prism and you get a beautiful rainbow, so that's possible for Venus, yeah. And then Saturday, Zapempa is Saturn Day, yeah, so it's black colored, yeah. So we have many different colors related to the days of the week, to the planets, to the months, and also to the three doshas, the three humas, yeah, okay. So all these things we need to think about actually, yeah. So for example, yeah, we have in the Tibetan medicine, no, in the Himalayan medicine, which is cross between, let's cross between Ayurveda and Chinese medicine with Buddhism on top, let's say. Okay, like I say, if anybody wants to ask me anything, you can ask me through the NgalSo Self-Healing group, okay? You're welcome, yeah? A little bit later on, we can have some questions, yeah? Okay, so we have three humours, no? Wind, bile, and phlegm, yeah? Wind, yeah? Wind humour, vata, or lung in Tibetan, yeah? Now this energy, actually, according to the Tibetan medicine, is blue-coloured, okay, yeah? And it's actually the energy of stress for most people. Let's say stress, anxiety. It's the energy of the nervous system. Most people have a very raised vata, raised lung energy, and are nervous, stressed, or anxious. Yeah, okay. Then we have the two opposing energies: the pitta, the bile energy, and the bekken, the phlegm energy. Okay. So the cold phlegm energy, which is mainly concentrated up here and then descends in the body, is white colored like the moon, yeah, okay. And the hot natured pitta energy, the pitta, the what do you call it? The tripa energy is red, yeah. So we have three colors: red, white, and blue, actually, yeah, in the medicine, yeah, okay. So we have all kinds of different color schemes going on within our NgalSo system, yeah. But anyway, it's just the way it is. It's like programs on the computer, no? So, for example, actually, this is something I wanted to say before I go on. Like, we're doing the retreat, no, together, which is very nice. Like some couple of hundred of us in our NgalSo Sangha, we're meditating together. So nice, no? Following Rinpoche instruction. We're meditating on the self-healing every day, either short or long, yeah? And we're also going through one by one the practice of the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas, and then we'll do the 5 Great Element Mothers, yeah? Okay, so last month we did Supreme Healer Amoghasiddhi, Supreme Healer of the Secret Chakra, actually Supreme Healer of the anxiety, no? Because the anxiety, the stress, the wind energy is located in the secret chakra. So hopefully, many of you felt more comfortable, more secure, but it's also possible that you actually got in touch with your feelings of anxiety and then that came out, and then you look for some solution, which is like the all-accomplishing wisdom of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava. Yeah. So some people were kind of. It's funny, no? When we do a practice first, we're like, oh, I don't want to do, and then after some time, few weeks, then we kind of get attached to doing it. Yeah. So some friends were saying, oh, actually, I like doing a Moga Siddhi, yeah, and now I don't want to go on to Ratnasambhava, but actually, like, let's say by a positive interdependence, it's super nice that we're following the program like this, and we're moving upper chakra into following Ratnasambhava. Why? Okay, let me try and explain why a little bit, what I know. So now we have a new astrological transit according to the sidereal system. Yeah. So now Jupiter is becoming Jupiter's going, what's it called? Retrograde. Anyway, so Jupiter is golden color. Yeah. Okay. Jupiter is Guru. There's the planet of expansion, of spiritual development, of growth. Yeah. Okay. So when we talk about Gyepa, increase, we don't just mean like money and this thing. Actually, what we should be wishing for is the increase of wisdom, the increase of compassion, the increase of spiritual qualities. Yeah. Okay. If we're actually doing this as Dharma practitioners. Okay. So for the next 2 months, actually, Jupiter, Guru, is going direct. That means it's a super good moment to increase positive spiritual energy. So it's really great that we've decided since the first day of this lunar month to meditate together on Ratnasambhava. So that's going very well together with that energy. Yeah. So that's a positive interdependence. Yeah. Okay. So that's really good. Yeah. Rinpoche, Lama Genshin, he was very much into this, that we follow the natural energies. Okay. And so why? Because then everything's going better. Yeah. Okay. So now let's focus on Ratnasambhava. Okay. And so, for example, maybe we can, I don't know, like wear something yellow. Maybe we can like carry a yellow crystal around with us. There's many different things we can do, no? Like, of course, also meditate on Ratnasambhava in the context of the self-healing practice, say the Ratnasambhava mantras, yeah? And also try and be more generous, like generous emotion. For example, you might think, oh, I haven't got any money, whatever, yes, okay, but try and be more generous emotionally, yeah? So let's be more kind, let's give our time and not just go like, when we see people, let's spend some time being kind, to the people around us, yeah? Now the pandemic's been going on quite a long time, yeah? So people need, anyway, Rinpoche always said people need kindness, people need cariño, people need softness, yeah? So this, we can, as embodying the energy of Ratnasambhava is what we should do, no? Okay? Like gives some time to everybody we meet to be kind, to be generous, and so on, yeah? Okay? So, anyway, like that, okay? So, also, yeah, anyway, I'll go through all the colors, and then we need to talk about how to use the colors, anyway, in the medical sense, in an astrological sense, in the elemental. It's many different things to think about with color, actually, yeah? However, I am digressing, yeah? Let's carry on, okay? Are there any questions about yellow, about the Ratnasambhava? Like I say, I can look here if anybody wants to put one question. Yeah, okay, I'll say anybody in our group, yeah? So if you want to, you still have one chance to ask a question, yeah? I mean, of course, also after, but I'm more available actually now, And also then I can reply directly back if you ask me a question. That's okay, no? Okay. So while we're waiting, let me get my notes out about the colors, yeah? Okay. Oh, Dawn. Okay, Dawn is asking about pride, yeah? Okay. So, okay, pride, yes. Pride is, why is pride related to the navel chakra, yeah? Well, the navel chakra is about digestion, yeah? Okay. It's about, so we survive based on eating and digesting, don't we? So naturally from there's coming this feeling of like using resources, yeah? Because that's the natural feeling, isn't it? We need to eat and so on, yeah? So with Ratnasambhava, with the navel chakra, yeah? It's all about this thing of like, we have like this two things, no? related to the material world. I mean, the material world could be like food, it could be not knowledge, it could be things, you know. So the definition of pride, okay? So we have a lot of these texts in our Gelugpa tradition. On Lorig, it's called Mind and Its Functions. And okay, so the definition of pride is a mental factor that by considering and exaggerating one's own qualities and possessions feels arrogant, yeah, and proud, yeah, okay? So we have this dualistic appearance. We have the broken mind, yeah, okay? So everything we see with the normal mind is wrong, okay? So that's just a recipe for disaster, okay? So if we have a lot of material things, I don't know, beautiful house, swimming pool, beautiful car, I don't know what, bar of gold, I don't know, beautiful things, yeah? Then we feel I am much better than everybody else, basically, is the feeling, the I am much better because I have more money, more material possessions than everybody else, and I feel arrogant. That means I'm better than everybody else, and I disparage the others. No, this is what pride means, no? Yeah, okay. So, unfortunately, many of us, like with the normal mind, is that when we consider our wealth, I mean, our beauty, let's say, could be, yeah, our strength, our knowledge, yeah, then we become puffed up. You know, actually, the other day I was watching a pigeon on the beach, yeah, like it was a male pigeon and it was trying to show off to a female pigeon, you know, because it wanted to mate with her. So it did actually puff itself up like this, and we were laughing at it. It was like going like this, yeah. But this is what we do, you know, we puff ourselves up, yeah, like, oh, look at me, I'm so wonderful. Why? Because I have, I don't know, more money than you, or I don't know, I have a bit better degree than you. So it's like a bit like kind of ridiculous, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Why is it ridiculous? Because in the Eleanor's saying the pigeon, it didn't get the girl, by the way. The female pigeon was very unimpressed and flew off. Yeah. I mean, in Buddhism, by the way, we only have two kinds of people, Arya people and non-Arya people. So if we want to feel proud about something, then we have to wait until we have a direct realization of emptiness conjoined with bodhicitta, yeah? Then we become an Arya, yeah, okay? Then we can have some kind of like positive pride about ourselves, yeah, okay? So what we mean is in Buddhism, yeah, truly, we should not be bothered how much money people have, how much beauty they have, and how many degrees they have, and all this kind of stuff. There's not a criteria for if you are a worthy person or not. A worthy person has inner wealth, yeah, inner Dharma realizations, which is why we always gave so much respect, yeah, to the great lamas and tulku of our tradition, because they are Aryas and they have this unique, special, correct view of reality, to conjoined with this open heart, the great mind of bodhicitta, yeah. And then on top, together with the tantric vision, so they have divine pride, yeah, divine pride, identification of themselves as a Buddha, yeah, okay. So that kind of pride, it's okay, yeah. But however, the normal one, which most of us experience, is not the same thing, yeah, okay. Okay, so we have this amazing book called Bodhisattva Charya Avatara, written by great Indian master Shantideva. Fantastic. Every Buddhist should own this book, yeah. And as Rinpoche Lama Genshin, he always used to say, we should read this 10 times. He didn't actually say we should read Shantideva 10 times, but why not? Yeah, he told us to read many other books 10 times, yeah. So he said in Shantideva, in the Bodhisattva Charya Avatara, yeah, he says, actually, there are 3 kinds of positive pride, yeah, okay, that are all right, yeah, okay, so not all prides are negative, yeah. So Shantideva in the Bodhisattva Charya Avatara says, actually, we should have pride with respect to our potential. So what does that mean? We should feel proud, yeah, in a positive way, that it's possible for each and every one of us to become a Buddha. And it doesn't matter whether we're man or old, or from east, west, north or south, whether we're white or yellow or red or black or whatever. It doesn't matter our characteristic. All of us have equally the potential to become a Buddha. Why? Because each one and everyone has Buddha nature, yeah? Okay? So that's amazing. That means that each and every one of us can awaken our Buddha nature and become a Buddha, yeah? So we should feel super proud about that, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So we can get a badge like potential Buddha, yeah? It's true, yeah? Or t-shirt, yeah? I am a potential Buddha, and walk around feeling pleased about that, yeah? Although, of course, then we have to make some effort, you know? As I was saying last time, there's a Tibetan way expression that the Buddhas always are ready there to give the blessings, but from our own side, we need to make effort, yeah? Otherwise, we'd all already be Buddhas, wouldn't we? But in fact, that's unfortunately not true. We need to make some effort and put the Dharma into practice, yeah? Okay, so that's the first one, yeah? We should have pride in our potential that we can become Buddhas, yeah? Second is pride in our positive actions. So, for example, if we do something super good, I don't know, like say, I don't know, we make a donation to charity, or we do something that's of benefit to the environment or sentient beings, and this we should feel proud about, not like, oh, my car is bigger than yours, yeah? No, we should think, oh, I'm a really good person because I spent, I don't know, so many hours working for the benefit of others, I did this, I did that, and this is why not, yeah? And we should have esteem based on positive pride based on that, yeah? Okay. Then, according to Shantideva, the third kind of pride we should have is we should have pride thinking we should destroy we can destroy our mental defects and delusions, yeah? So, okay, now our mind may be a mess, yeah? We may have loads of delusions, and the more we look into the mirror of our mind, the more, well, at first it looks like a big rubbish heap, but in there is a golden Buddha buried there, so don't worry, we have Buddha nature, yeah? But if we apply in the Lamrim it says like this: the Buddha is the supreme healer, yeah? The Dharma is the supreme medicine, yeah? Practicing the Dharma is the way to become cure of our mental disease, yeah? And the Sangha are the doctors and nurses, yeah, who are helpers, yeah? Okay? So we need Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, yeah? So if we actually practice the Dharma that our gurus and the holy teachers have taught us, yeah, put it into practice, we are eating the medicine and we're going to get cured of the sickness of delusion, yeah? So this is a win-win situation. It's free, it doesn't cost anything except a bit of personal effort, yeah? And the result is we will feel just so much better. So what's not to like, yeah? Okay. So there's some prides that are positive, okay, which as Shantideva explained, yeah. So we should have this kind of self-confidence and positive feeling, and like what do you call it? Positive self-esteem, yeah. Okay, why not? Yeah, but this is completely different from being like a puffed-up pigeon, like thinking, I'm much better than everybody else because I have I don't know what exactly, Gucci shoes and an Armani suit and Rolex watch and lots of cars and blah blah blah, or all my possessions or all my degrees and whatever, this is not suitable way to feel pride. Okay, why? Because also, by the way, all these things are very transient. We don't know, we may lose them tomorrow, very possible, yeah. They're not reliable sources of self-esteem. Okay, yeah. But if we think I can overcome all my negative emotions, yeah, my mental defects, yeah, and I will never let them get the better of me. I'm a hero or a heroine on the way to enlightenment. If we can feel pride about that, yeah, and So, for example, our Rinpoche, he had a lot of, let's say, kind of like divine pride, no? Yeah, of course. Also, he's Gelugpa Lama, so also he's by the way, in the Tibetan tradition, yeah, they have very much this way of like being polite, yeah. So always, when the lamas, when they speak about themselves, they speak in a humble way, and stuff like this, yeah. It's part of the culture, yeah. But then sometimes when Rinpoche had done something like super amazing, I don't know, got into the United Nations or given blessings to 100,000 people or something really incredible, amazing, no? He would say, "Oh, that was my brother," yeah. He never could say direct. Of course, it's part of the cultural. No, you can't say that's me. But anyway, he had this kind of divine pride for sure. Was very happy. Rejoicing in the positive actions. Why not? Yeah. Anyway, so why not, since Dawn brought this up, why not? Let's talk about pride, yeah, and how, because we need to. In the Lamrim teachings and our sutra teachings, one thing it says, we need to be like an archer, no? We need to clearly identify the target before we can shoot it. If we're not sure what is the target, then not sure we can overcome, no? So we need to be very clear what is negative. Obviously, we've just discovered some positive prides are okay, right? Okay. But now we're going to talk about negative pride, okay? So what are these prides that we want to get rid of here? Okay, by doing, for example, Lamrim meditation or meditating on Ratnasambhava at our navel chakra. So actually there's 7 different kinds of negative pride. One is pride over people we feel to be lesser than ourselves, yeah? Second is pride over people who actually is the same level as us. Then also it's possible to have an even worse pride, which is pride feeling we're superior to those who are actually superior to us. Yeah. Okay. Then pride in identity. So this is actually, for example, this is like nationalism, no? Like, for example, I'm English. So if I get a T-shirt with a Union Jack flag and I become like super nationalistic, yeah, then this is like pride in identity, okay? Now, this is something negative because it's bringing, as we know, throughout history, it's creating a lot of conflict between different countries, no? So many kinds of pride in identity, yeah? Okay, one hand, maybe sometimes it's good to have esteem, no? But if it becomes like to the extreme, it's becoming something negative, yeah? Okay. So we shouldn't have like super obsessive pride. This is, yeah, okay, in Buddhism, we shouldn't have any obsessive pride, yeah? To related to our identity, like, I don't know what, I'm a Buddhist, yeah? My religion or my nationality or this kind of stuff, yeah? Okay. Yeah. Then we shouldn't have pretentious pride. That's a super common one, being also a very ridiculous one, thinking that we have very proud of having qualities that we actually don't possess. Like, for example, I don't know, let's say somebody has got a really awful voice, but they think they're a super good singer, yeah, and then they go around singing, yeah, and they're super proud of it. There's many people like this, yeah, who are proud of something that some quality they imagine they have, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, so we shouldn't have that one, yeah. Then we shouldn't have emulating pride. So this means, for example, that's feeling like, for example, equal to your guru or to some great holy being, you know, like thinking, oh, I'm the same as them. That's actually not suitable, yeah? Because even though they look like us, the inner quality of their mind is extremely different from ours, yeah? So that's definitely not suitable, yeah? Then wrong pride. Wrong pride is like, for example, being proud if we're a good thief, yeah, or being proud if we, I don't know. There's many things that people feel like proud of, or I don't know if they're like a cheat or something, like furbo or something like that, yeah. So we shouldn't feel proud if we do negative actions, yeah. Okay. Okay, so all these kind of different kinds of pride we should abandon, okay? But first we need to know what they are, yeah? Okay, so there's 7. Feeling proud over people lesser than us. Pride of people like same level. Feeling proud over people who are clearly superior than us, yeah? Having identity pride, like, I don't know, nationalism, for example. Pretentious pride is like... how do you say, believing that we have qualities that we don't have, like, for example, that's definitely just a hallucination, yeah. And then emulating pride is like feeling like equal to our guru or something, and wrong pride is feeling proud if we do wrong things, yeah. Like, for example, people who are very proud if they can drink a bottle of whiskey and still stand up. That's not something to be proud of, no, yeah. So all these kinds of prides we should abandon, yeah. Okay. So in the teachings, why is, okay, apart from all that, why is pride a bad thing? So in the Dharma teaching, they say, if we have a proud mind, we're not open to listen to anybody else. This is the main problem, yeah? So this is a big obstacle to our spiritual path, yeah? So they took in the different Mahayana teachings, no? They say that on top of the holy snow mountain is the gurus and all the Buddhas, yeah? And then there's the son of the guru's blessings, and then flows down the river of Jinlab of blessing down the mountain, yeah. But if we're like up there, you know, there's no blessing for us, you know, no positive energy is coming to us. Also, no positive information, because if we think I know everything, we're not open to listening and to evolving and growing and changing, no. So therefore, the quality of being humble is very much valued in let's say, Buddhist circles. Yeah, also it's correct. No, remember, if we were talking about this last week, that if we have the Ratnasambhava realization, ideally we will be full of inequalities and full of like resources, like material, spiritual, intellectual, emotional, happy to give, and also super humble. Yeah, not like, oh, look at me, like puffed up like the little pigeon. Yeah, okay, no, we will be humble as humble. Yeah, and have a lot to give. Yeah, so that's the ideal Ratnasambhava energy. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so like this. Yeah, okay. Oh, anyway, the Tibetan tradition, they have all kinds of examples. Like, but anyway, I think it's probably better we use modern examples. Yeah. Okay. So there's anyway. If we they say in the sutra teachings, they say the antidote to pride is, for example, actually do what the Buddha did. Actually, in the Lalita Vistara, if you think about aging, sickness, and death, like you're going to get old. Hope if you're lucky, no, we are going to get sick. We are going to die. Yeah, we're going to lose the things we like. We're going to meet many unpleasant experiences. Yeah, so then it's like this big thing just goes, and then the mind is more humble. Then we're ready to more open, receptive, actually, to the Dharma. No, yeah, Dharma is what lifts us up. But if we're not receptive to it, then difficult, no, to evolve, no. So it's very important that we are open to the spiritual teachings. Yeah, okay. Right now we may be young, gorgeous, rich, but we don't know in 1 year or 1 month what would happen. Okay, maybe in one month we'll still be young, yeah. But like, for example, in the pandemic, so many people who are healthy have been struck down by the sickness, no. And so this is the nature of samsara. So no need to be so proud until we become, like, as Rinpoche says, a good samsara swimmer, no? Okay. Then we can feel proud, if we're like a samsara, what do you call it? Like lifesaver, yeah? Yeah. If we're not the one drowning, if we have like this capacity to swim around and save the others, then we can have like a positive pride in our abilities, yeah? Okay. So Rinpoche Lama Ganshin, he said, we need to become a good samsara swimmer. Yeah, so we need this, rescue boat. We need to be the captain of the rescue boat of samsara. Then we feel good about ourselves. Yeah, okay, yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so anyway, so that's a little bit about pride from the sutra point of view. Of course, there's also divine pride, which is another very interesting subject. Maybe I'll say a bit more about that next week, actually. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so pride is not good, yeah, okay. We need to have less pride and we need to have more humility. We need to have less miserliness and more generosity in the our group, no? One friend said, but even if we have the delusions, maybe we can practice the antidote, yeah? So it is a bit like a balance, isn't it? Like, so that, for example, we may be mean, but if we train ourselves in generosity, yeah, like emotional and material generosity, then gradually we develop that positive habit, and then that habit comes, no? Why? Because we don't have an inherent essence, no? So we are not inherently mean or inherently generous, yeah? So if we create the positive habit, then after a while it becomes like our natural state, yeah? And this is very much the idea of Dharma, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Why we make an effort to practice ethics, to have positive behavior of our body, speech, and mind, to create positive habits. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so that's a little bit about pride. Like I say, there is also the divine pride, which is another big subject. Yeah, okay. Why is divine pride not ordinary pride? Because divine pride means aham vadrasat. It's om sobhava shuddha sawadama sobhava shuddhaham. All things are empty of inherent existence, and so am I. Yeah, okay. So then first I did refuge, generation of bodhicitta, no? Guru yoga. My guru's holy mind blesses my subtle mind, and then om sobhava shuddha sawadama sobhava shuddhaham. All things are empty of inherent existence, and so am I. So then I imagine that my ordinary vision, my dualistic vision of reality, switches off, like switching off an old TV, just dissolves into space, yeah? And then out of that, I arise in the pure and holy form of a Guru Buddha, which could be, for example, Moggasiddhi, or Ratnasambhava, or Akshobhya, or Amitabha, or Vairocana, or, as Rinpoche suggests in the beginning of self-healing, could be Guru Buddha Vajrasattva. No? So let's say we arise as Guru Buddha Vajrasattva, yeah, the pure crystal being. Yeah, okay. So why am I not going to develop Nagyel? Yeah, actually, Nagyel in Tibetan, it's a bit like Na. I'm the king. I don't know. Sounds a little bit like this, very much like this puffed up feeling, little sort of king or queen, So why we don't develop pride is because there's no basis of self-grasping, yeah? Because we arise as a Guru Buddha out of the two bodhicittas, yeah? Emptiness, one out of bodhicitta, yeah? I must become a Buddha for the benefit of all. And second, out of emptiness. So the ego sense actually is not there if we do it properly. This dagzin, this self-grasping, yeah? This wrong vision of a fixed permanent self, we know very well is not there, yeah? So even though we are appearing as Vajrasattva, we know there's no intrinsic existence in that, yeah? So therefore, if we then think, I am Guru Buddha Vajrasattva, and I am working for the benefit of all beings, I am in a pure environment, and everybody I see is positive, yeah? Everybody is a holy being, This is okay as long as we have that vision, that understanding that there is no inherent existence, yeah? Then it's not pride, yeah? Okay. So anyway, the translation somehow has become divine pride, yeah? Okay, but anyway, actually it should be Guru Buddha pride, but anyway, it's another story, okay? So so yes, we should have a positive identification of ourselves as a Guru Buddha, like Akshobhya or Ratnasambhava or Great Earth Mother or Great Wind Mother, yeah? But based on the point of view of no truly existent self, then it's okay, yeah, okay? So we're not like walking around thinking, oh, I'm Amitabha and I'm absolutely fantastic, like a different mind, okay, yeah? So it's not pride in the conventional sense, yeah, okay? So like that, yeah? So anyway, that's a little bit about pride, okay? So we discovered, what did we discover? The pride is an obsessed mind, yeah, which over-exaggerates our good qualities, yeah, and actually doesn't have much basis, actually, yeah. That there's 7 kinds of negative pride that we need to abandon, yeah. That Shantideva said there's 3 positive kinds of pride that we are okay, yeah. And then on top of that, there's divine pride, which is something we also need to develop, okay. Anyway, so that was about a little bit about pride, okay. Where's my phone gone? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Any more questions? Let's have a look. Okay, no. Okay, good. So we'll go on to, okay, next we will go, also, of course, you remember yellow, gold, is the energy of the sun, isn't it? Yeah. So naturally, what does the sun do? It ripens things, yeah. Okay. Due to the sun, okay, so we have water and earth and other conditions, yeah. Then the plants in our planet can grow, can ripen, and on the basis of that we can live, isn't it? Without, our ancestors 100,000 years ago may have been hunter-gatherers, but in modern times, the last 10 or 20,000 years, our ancestors have been farmers, no? Yeah. So this idea of the harvest is very, very fundamental for human civilization, yeah. It's very much thought that human civilization, let's say, boomed when agriculture was established, yeah? Okay, so this idea of the ripening of the corn, of the grain, of the barley, the rice, yeah? The golden color of the harvest is very important archetype of growth, yeah? Okay. So we need to, with Ratnasambhava energy, all positive energies we need to develop, yeah? Okay, so gold is the color of growth, yeah? Okay. I was saying last time, yeah, actually, it was also the imperial color in China, yeah? Actually, it's also the imperial color in Indonesia, yeah? One time, yeah, we went many, many times with the Rinpoche to Borobudur, no? And one time I decided to go to Yogyakarta and I decided to visit the Sultan Palace, yeah? So at that time I had a little umbrella, we need an umbrella, no, in Borobudur for the rain and the sun, both of which are very strong, yeah? So at that time I happened to have a little yellow umbrella, which I thought was nice, no, because always above Rinpoche, we put, like in the Dharma, no, we have this yellow umbrella, no? So I thought, oh, cute, I have a little yellow umbrella. So I went to the Sultan Palace in Yogyakarta, and it was kind of very sunny now. So I put up my yellow umbrella, and then immediately the guards of the Sultan Palace rushed towards me, and they say, put that down, otherwise we're going to arrest you. I was like, sorry, what have I done? Yeah. And he said, oh, here, only the Sultan is allowed to use a yellow umbrella. Yeah. So even it's true, no? So even these people with the big swords were saying, no, put that down immediately. So it's true, even now, the yellow is the imperial color in Asia, yeah, okay? So it's the color of kingship, yeah, of royalty, okay, yeah? Well, so if one was a king or a queen, you have complete dominion, no, over the material world in your kingdom, at least in ancient times, yeah, maybe not modern times, no? So also there's that association of gold and yellow with that, no, okay, with the dominion over the material world, yeah, okay? So, like that, yeah, okay. And like I say, yellow is also the color of Jupiter, who's one of the most guru, the most beneficial of all the planets, yeah, okay. So there's many, and of course, yeah, the greatest guru is Guru Buddha Shakyamuni, no? Yeah, and as you can see also, like for example, you see the picture behind me of Rinpoche Lao wearing this like golden Lama shirt, no, his Lama coat, yeah. Why? Because always this golden color has been associated with the Dharma, yeah, okay. Like I say, Siddhartha was a prince, no? He came from a royal family, so naturally there's that association of yeah. And also in Vedic Hinduism, the yellow-orange color was the color of sannyas. It's the color of moksha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was saying last time that actually, you know, as we read in the Lalita Vistara Sutra, the Shramanas, the sannyasins, they would get actually shrouds from the corpses of dead people in cemeteries that were going to be cremated, yeah, and they would dye those probably with turmeric rather than saffron, unless they were actually Prince Siddhartha, because it would be super expensive, yeah. Anyway. So anyway, that color is always, that golden orangey color has always been the color of moksha, yeah, okay, of liberation, actually of detachment as well. So it's funny, no? Like gold is the color of the emperor, yeah, and golden orange, yeah, is the color of moksha, of detachment, of liberation, yeah, okay. So it's like these two poles of the same thing, no? Yeah. Anyway, so like this, yeah. So anyway, so please, this next lunar month, yeah, those of you who are following the retreat, maybe, I don't know, maybe you put like a yellow t-shirt or something, anyway. Maybe you put, I don't know, yellow tablecloth, do something, or have some marigolds in the house or something, yeah. So let's try and concentrate on this like golden feeling of Ratnasambhava, yeah. Also, it's a very positive, joyful feeling, yeah, okay. Okay, so anyway, so if there's no more questions, let's have a look. That's yellow. Let's have a look. Let me just check 1 second, everybody, please. Okay. Right. Okay. Next. Okay. Next, we're going to move up to blue. Okay. Why we're going to move up to blue is because blue is the color of Supreme Healer Akshobhya at the heart chakra. Okay. Yeah. And actually, maybe I'll talk about the last three together, which is nice, actually. Blue in the heart, red in the throat, and white in the crown, yeah? Om, Ah, Hung, yeah? Very, very important. These three colors, these three energies, Om, Ah, Hung, yeah? In our Dharma, no, we have like this three energy system, yeah? Which is represented by Om, Ah, Hum, or we can say like white, red, and blue colors, yeah? Okay? So you see those colors again and again and again, yeah? So, okay. Blue is the color of Akshobhya, yeah? Okay, and I was saying last time, actually, it's a kind of like blue between royal blue and dark blue, black blue. It's kind of we would call this in English navy blue. It's kind of a darker blue, okay, yeah? Yeah. And I was saying that there's many, many different we have many, many blue Buddhas, no, within Vajrayana Buddhism. Like, for example, I was saying last time, we have Medicine Buddha, his actual name is the Lapis Lazuli Buddha, yeah? So he's actually that exact shade, you know, which is a very healing, cooling color. So it's cooling down the heat of many kinds of fevers, yeah, the color of the Medicine Buddha, yeah? Then we have, for example, Hevadra, who's a kind of like sky blue color, yeah. Then we have Guya Samaja, who's a royal blue color, yeah, because he represents transformation of king, of the feeling of king, being king, no, a king in the court, yeah. Then Akshobhya is either royal blue or a little darker, actually, usually, yeah. So what in English is called navy blue, like bluish, blackish. But then after that, there's a more dark one, like Yamanturka, is like very dark blue, okay, bluish black, yeah, going towards the black color, yeah, okay. So there's many hues of blue as well, okay. Let me just find my notes about blue, okay, 1 second. So anyway, so blue, as I was saying before, according to the Tibetan medicine, actually, Vata, the wind humor, is blue, yeah, okay, yeah. And hot energy, the pitta energy in the body is red, yeah, and the cool energy, the kapha, the phlegm energy, is white, yeah, okay. So we have these three energies which need to stay in harmony: wind, bile, and phlegm, yeah, okay. So we need white, red, and blue in harmony. Let's say like Om, white Om, red A, and blue Hum, yeah, Om, Ah, Hum. These three energies need to be in harmony, yeah. So Rinpoche Lama Genshin, he always emphasizes, of course, Om, Ah, Hum is also, you know, the three Buddha bodies, yeah. So there's three bases, three ways on the path, and three fruits, yeah, incredible things, yeah. But Rinpoche said also we should pay attention to the healing aspects of all these things, yeah. We said because why? Because right now we need like the, let's say, the healing side effects of the Dharma practice. And Rinpoche was a healer, so we emphasize this kind of practice very much, yeah. So Om, yeah, is the energy, cool natured energy, yeah, the cool pacifying energy, white light, yeah. Ah, red energy, like Amitabha, is warm energy, yeah, hot energy, rising energy, and Hum is the wind energy, yeah, okay. So we need these three energies to be in balance, yeah. So we all have a biotype, yeah. Like, for example, some people are pitta nature, that means hot-tempered, sweat a lot, want to compete, you want to be number one, you know, tend to have a heart attack, and so on and so on, yeah. Some people are phlegm nature, so they tend to put on weight, yeah. So what we can do, actually, one nice thing is we can use color therapy to pacify our humors, yeah. So, for example, a bile nature person, yeah, should not wear all the time like lots of red, dark red, you know, bright red, yeah, because what they'd be better off wearing is a lot of blue or white, yeah, colors that pacify the pitta, hot-natured energy, yeah. So color therapy is actually very powerful, yeah, and it does actually work. So I mean, of course, it depends. Like some people, they wear all the time the same colored clothes, yeah. Then too bad, yeah. You can just visualize. But other people, if you have the freedom to change your clothes, then why not? Yeah, okay. Then you know, if you feel, like, for example, if you're very hot, yeah, hot natured, then you should actually wear like bluish clothes, yeah. Also thin bluish clothes, yeah. Things that cool down, yeah. Okay, yeah. Or white, even better, white clothes, yeah. So you can see, for example, in hot countries, very hot countries, people tend to wear white colors, and whereas people in cold nature countries, like this is actually speculation here, but one of the reasons maybe why the robes of the monks and lamas and anilas and so on in Tibet are like this dark red color. Maybe it's because it's very cold in Tibet, yeah. So this dark red color, yeah, is actually giving warmth, yeah. So because in Theravada Buddhism, no, they wear like orange brownish robes, yeah. So maybe this darkish red clothes also has the practical reason of bringing a warm feeling, yeah, okay? Because dark red, orange, yellow are pitta nature colors, giving warmth, yeah, okay? I was talking about this the last time, no, the Dharma colors. Now, actually, I have to confess, I forgot to ask my Tibetan informants, yeah, about, I know the yellow, no, the reason for the yellow is because of the Vedic Hindu tradition, the Shramanas, yeah, okay, it's the color of moksha. But this dark red color, I still need to ask my Tibetan friends and friend lamas, friend geshe-las, according to their culture, why do they have this red color? So this is point of view from medicine and astrology I'm talking now. And then Please somebody remind me in the group, send me a reminder not to ask the Geshe-las, yeah, why their clothes are dark red, yeah, okay? Yeah. Oh, okay, we get actually another thing actually. Lord Buddha said of all clothes, the clothes of the Buddhist monks are the best. Why? Yeah, because I mean, apart from anything, because why? Because they symbolize freedom from delusion. Yeah, not attached to samsara. Yeah, okay. Also, practically speaking, you can wear the same thing for all occasions. Yeah, yeah. Weddings, funerals, pujas, everything is the same thing. Yeah. So then it's less time. No, like Einstein. No, Albert Einstein. He used to have. I've seen it on TV. No, film about his life. Yeah. And he had a wardrobe, and he had a whole wardrobe with all the same things in it. So he had many jackets and trousers and shirts, all the same. Yeah? So just go in and pick it up and put it on. Why? Because he didn't have to think about. So it's using his precious time in a better way. Yeah. So it's this kind of idea. No, so many interesting ideas. No, okay. Anyway, so white, red, and blue on home. Yeah. So if you are if you are very nervous, yeah, actually, or if you're very cold natured, actually warm color, bitter colors, reds and so on, like Amitabha colors would actually be better for you, you know. And if you are like very hot natured, then the blues and the whites would be much better, yeah, okay. They like create some balance, no, okay. Now, of course, there's in the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, we have yellow and green as well, yeah. So green is the color of, okay, it's a Moga Siddhi, no? The transformation of fear, bringing comfort, bringing confidence, bringing many different solutions. Actually, green is the color of Mercury, yeah, okay. Yeah, Mercury means intelligence. And I was saying last time that Lama Genshin's favorite color was green. Yeah, okay. And he was actually all the time like he always said, "Oh, I'm busy, I'm busy." And we used to say, "What are you doing, Rimsha?" He said, "Oh, I'm busy, I'm working." No, and he was like, he used to work out how to help many different people. Yeah. So he was all the time praying and also like dedicating different kinds of prayers and merit for the welfare of many beings. Yeah. And also, like, he had incredible ideas how to help people. Yeah, so he had definitely this Mercury quality. Yeah, okay, like very aware. No, yeah. Sorry.
It's the dress. This is the other.
What's this?
This is instead of robes. No, this is for the
Okay.
Okay.
Eleanor's just brought me this. Okay, if you don't feel like wearing, of course, you know, our NgalSo tradition, of course, we have venerable monks and lamas and geshe-las and so on. However, most of us are lay people. So, for example, here she just brought me this down. This is another Dharma dress. Actually, looks so beautiful. No, it is one for the Tibetan yoga. Yeah, okay. So, see here is that Rinpoche designed this with the bands of the 5 colors. No, actually, this one is the this is actually the elements. No, is green. This is green. Is great wind. Rinpoche designed a girls one and a boys one. Okay. The green is the she just came down with this, okay, so it means I need to talk about it. Yeah, green is the great wind mother. Yellow is the actually it's a self-healing, isn't it? So these two are a different way, no? Okay, so it's green is the great wind energy, wind element, no? Yellow is the earth element, yeah. White is the water element, yeah. In the heart chakra, red is the fire element in the throat chakra, and blue is the space element in the crown chakra. Yeah, okay. Anyway, more about this later. Yeah, okay. We have so many incredible, beautiful, different kinds of color therapies and all kinds of things. So don't worry, lay people. Also, there's a Dharma dress for you if you like. Yeah, okay. Or as Rinpoche said, just be yourself. Doesn't matter. But Rinpoche said, be a monk or a nun in the daily life, which obviously doesn't mean to take the monk or the nun's vows exactly, but he meant our life should be based on ahimsa, non-violence, yeah? Then, okay, within the context of our family life, our job and so on, we should make the Dharma the main thing. We should develop inner peace and work for the benefit of others. So Rinpoche said, let's say for 95% of us, this is the right way to go, yeah? Okay, of course, there's some special people who, for them to be ordained is the best thing, and we rejoice, yeah. But for the rest of us to practice the Dharma like this as lay people, is Rinpoche suggests we do like this, yeah. Also within in Indian society, no, why Hinduism always survived throughout all the centuries is because, okay, of course they have like they call it acharyas, no, they have like sort of orders of sannyasins, yeah. But why the Hinduism has survived for many, many, many thousands of years is because it's practiced by lay people. So Rinpoche La suggests that this was how we were practicing, like in our Sangha, with many, many families practicing the Dharma. And he also said, so nice, everybody has the family altar and really sincerely practicing Buddhism at home. They said this is, in the modern times, for most people, this is the right thing to do. And he was very happy about that, yeah. In fact, he met here in Holland, no, in the Netherlands, he asked people to make an exhibition of all their beautiful altars, and they had in the in Manibadra Centre, I think it was, in Holland. We had an exhibition of everybody's home altars, yeah. So anyway, so Rinpoche was saying like this, yeah. Anyway, I am digressing, yeah. Okay, so green, secret chakra, Amoga Siddhin. I was saying green also is the color of Mercury, of intelligence, actually. You can say also intelligence is linked to the wind humor, like to be very fast, yeah, thinking. Like Mercury, no, in the Greek mythology, he has wings on his heels, no? Yeah, because it's like the mind is very fast, yeah. So somehow it does represent what we call Rigpa in Tibetan, which is intelligence, like fast wisdom, like to understand quickly, which is something we need, no? Yeah. Yellow, okay, it's like this feeling of like, also yellow is the color of the earth, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay, of course, the earth has many different colors, from reds to browns to blacks to whites, yeah. But as you can see, there's many kinds of like sandstone, also sand on the beach, you know, yellow color, yeah. So it's this feeling of solidity, stability. Then of course there's gold, no, yeah, and amber and these kind of things that really give this feeling of like luxuriousness, yeah. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so the Gyepa energy, the increasing energy, is definitely related to this golden feeling. And I think all royalties in the world, no? Yeah, they always have like this kind of like gilded, like sort of environment, don't they? Yeah, yeah. So there's definitely psychologically something there. Okay. Now blue Akshobhya, heart chakra. Blue is the color of stability. Okay. So let me find. I still haven't got my notes out. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so blue is the color of mental stability, and actually it's passive. Blue light pacifies aggression. Okay, yeah, it's true. Yeah, okay. Why? It's maybe because Rinpoche used to talk a lot about space training, no? Yeah, and he used to say we need space training. We're always like, Rinpoche, what's space training? So one of Rinpoche's interpretations, I mean, for us, that means not that he knew everything, no, but one of the ways he explained it to us was that when people annoy us, when they make us angry, when they irritate us, you know, and so on, which often happens, yeah. He said that we should imagine we have a space garbage bin. So it said all those feelings of aggression and nervousness and discomfort, we should put in the space garbage bin, and then we should press the lever and it's gone, yeah. It's recycled into space, yeah. So what that means is normally we don't have much mental space, yeah, okay. It's quite a nice image, actually. So, because many times, you know, I used to ask Rinpoche, no, Rinpoche, how is it possible, yeah, day and night, not just 1 or 2 days and nights. Like I knew Rinpoche 30 years, okay? So for 30 years, I saw Rinpoche day and night. I mean, literally, also people would phone Rinpoche in the night, like from other time zones, call Rinpoche, oh, Rinpoche, I have this problem. And Rinpoche would not say, boo, I'm not answering. He would say, yes. And he would give a solution to each person's problem. So sometimes I used to say to Rinpoche, how possible? You never get tired, you never get boring, yeah? Because I said, all the rest of us, at a certain point, we cannot take this, yeah? We must do something else because we cannot deal with all these people's problems, all these heavy energies. And Rinpoche said, why? Because I have inner space, yeah? He said, yeah. He said, we need patience. What is patience? We need inner space. Why we don't have any patience is because we don't have inner space, yeah? So inner space, why don't we have inner space is because we're full of ourself, no, isn't it? Me, I. So it's like on our computer disk. It's full, we're completely filled, all our hard disk with I, me, myself, my things, my wish, my hope, my fear. So there's no space left for anybody else, yeah? And if we look at, for example, if we look at the sky, no, okay? Well, I think why we feel like, for example, Albagnano or in Campos or in Almeria, we have many beautiful Dharma centers around the world, no? Or Serengjong. Many of our centers, they're in beautiful place where there's very open sky, no? And also some we can see the sea, no? Yeah. Why this is good for the mind is giving this feeling of spaciousness. And also, actually, the sky is blue, no? Or the sea is bluish, no? So we get this open feeling, yeah, okay? So why we find that relaxing is it's something like it's deeply archetypal, isn't it? Like this feeling of open space, yeah? And normally when we're thinking about I, it's like everything contracts, isn't it? Like me, and it's like the more we think about ourselves, the more neurotic we become, and everything like contracts, you know, becomes really small, yeah? So definitely now, while we're still in the pandemic, no? This feeling of space we need to develop. So you might think, oh, I'm stuck in my apartment in Sao Paulo. How am I going to develop any space? Yeah, okay, so few of you might be lucky enough that you're on the 10th floor so you can see the sky, yeah? If not, we can visualize space, yeah? Or we can put it on YouTube. We can look at, I don't know, nowadays they have many beautiful like films you can watch, isn't it, on YouTube, no? Sky, the sea, outer space and stuff like that, yeah? So we need to reconnect with this quality of space. Yeah. So outer space, what it does is actually it helps us reconnect with our inner space. You know, as it happens, space is blue. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so yeah. So blue is we always had this association. You know. So why we get angry is when our personal space is threatened, isn't it? Our territory, yeah, emotionally or physically or something, and we react, you know, we feel we need to defend it, yeah. So what we need is more patience, more inner space, yeah. Then our tolerance develops, yeah, okay, yeah. Actually, being in the Dharma center is a Dharma assembly is very good for this, or any work or any place where you have to mix with many different people, yeah. Like Lama Yeshe, no? Famous Lama Yeshe, who was one of the first great lamas to bring Gelugpa Buddhism to the West. He always said, if you can survive in a Dharma center, you can survive anywhere. Yeah. Why? What he meant by that is that because there's so many different kinds of people, no? Yeah. Why? Because we're all brother and sister under the golden umbrella of the Dharma, right? Yeah. So many different personalities, all different need and wish and different cultures, all different. So it's not always fitting so well together. Okay, of course, we all follow the Dharma, yeah. So there are many opportunities to develop tolerance, develop patience, yeah. Okay. So that's super good now. Okay, so in the present pandemic state, I don't know, maybe you're sat by yourself at home, it's possible. So this maybe also could feel like super oppressive, but then we need to meditate on inner space, yeah. Okay. So in the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing practice at the beginning, actually, we have a super nice meditation to find our inner space. Let me just find my book. 1 second. And where is it? Am I done with it? Oh, here it is. So there's one meditation that we call zoom in and zoom out, yeah? We'll actually zoom out and then zoom in, yeah? Okay. Now, we talked about this before, but okay, let's talk about it again, yeah? Okay. I'm looking at this book, Self-Healing 2 by Lama Genshin, TYS Lama Genshin Rinpoche, okay? If you don't have one, welcome to get one from our web shop, yeah? ngalso.org, ngalso.org, and then there's a shop there, okay? I do not receive commission from this, yeah? But I just like the idea that people read this, okay? Okay, at the beginning means when we start to do the practice, okay, on page, 1 second, I need to find it, yeah? Okay, first we have the preliminary practices, which is like what we do at the beginning of each one of these sessions, so you know what they are, yeah? Then we have Om Sobawa Shuddha Sawa Dhamma Sobawa Shuddhoham, yeah? trying to find out where it is. Yeah, but okay. Anyway, out of empty. First, we do Guru Yoga. The Guru dissolves into our heart. Then, out of emptiness, on Sobhava Shuddha Sawadhamma Sobhava Shuddhaham, we arise as Vajrasattva. We have a pure crystal body, a subtle body, yeah. And in the center of our body, we have 3 channels. One is called the Sauma, the central channel, yeah, which is blue in colored, yeah. Okay, we're talking about 3 colors now, 3 energies, yeah. Okay, blue like Ekshobhya, yeah. Then we have one channel that's red, okay, and one channel that's white, yeah. Okay, so the left side, yeah, is the female side, yeah. So the left energy, the female energy is the hot Pitta energy, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's the red channel, and the male energy, yeah, is the energy of white bodhicitta. It's the cool natured energy in the body. Okay, yeah. It's opposite from how we think in the Western society. So we have 3 channels: blue, red, and white. Okay, in the center of our body, 3 energies. Om Ahum, yeah. So the central channel, yeah, at the moment is very thin and weak, yeah, and it's kind of squeezed by the 2 side channels which are wrapped around it like like on a pharmacy, yeah. Okay, I don't know about everywhere in the world, but in Europe, if you look on the pharmacy symbol, there's a thing called the caduceus, which is the symbol of Mercury, of Hermes, is the symbol of the god of medicine, yeah, of Aspiculus, yeah. So it's 1 stick, yeah. On the top is, I think, 2 wings or something. Wrapped around are 2 snakes like this. So it looks very much like the central channel with the 2 side channels wrapped around it at the level of the chakras, okay? I must actually count on the pharmacy how many turns the snake has. I haven't paid attention to that yet. So where the channels cross at the level of the crown, throat, heart, navel, and secret chakra, the central channel is squeezed, yeah, okay? And that in that place where all the channels are joining in what we call the chakras, where the subtle channels join together, yeah? So Rinpoche, Lama Genshin Rinpoche used to say, our central channel is crying and jealous. We never give it any attention, yeah? And now it's kind of like having an emotional attack, and things are happening in our life, yeah? Our subconscious is why? Because we don't pay attention. So finally it's doing something. So what we need to do is reconnect with our central channel, with the essence of life energy, yeah? And then it will become happy and pleased with us, yeah? And then our gross, subtle, and very subtle level will be in harmony, not in discord, and then our existence will be much, much, much better, yeah? As we can see from the existence of high beings like Rinpoche La, or the other great lamas of our lineage, or other holy beings, yeah? There's many, fortunately, in this world, yeah? Okay. So anyway, so what we need to do in the self-healing is first, the central channel actually is very thin. Let me see if I have an example. Actually, they say it's the size of an arrow. Actually, this is thicker than an arrow, but imagine it's like this size, yeah? Okay. This is the thing for the singing bowl, no? Okay. Yeah, okay, so this stick, yeah? Let's imagine first our central channel is this size, yeah? So then what we do is I'm Vajrasattva, yeah? And then what we do is we breathe in and we breathe out through our nose, yeah? Okay, and as we breathe in and we breathe out, what we imagine is that the central channel starts to expand. Okay, so everything's made of light, okay? So no problem. Nothing's uncomfortable. We don't have any like lungs or heart or anything. We're just light, yeah? So the central channel gradually starts to expand with our breath, yeah? So it gets bigger. And keep going like that. So as we breathe, the central channel gets bigger, 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 till it becomes the size of our room, the size of our house, the size of our town, the size of our state, the size of our country, the size of our world, the size of our solar system, the size of the universe, and then the size of the multiverse, yeah? So, wow, so much space there, yeah? Incredible. So then we should just try and stay in that feeling of space, yeah? So if we do this zoom out meditation, and actually on YouTube, there's many zoom out meditations if you want to look at such things, beautiful ones, yeah? What you start to feel is, you know what? My little problems don't matter. If we're just like obsessing about me, and my world, my own problems, of course, sure, we all have some problems. It's samsara, yeah? But they become like so big, yeah? Our personal space is full of them. There's no space for anybody else. But if we zoom out to the edge of the multiverse, because in Buddhism we believe in cyclic universe and the multiverse, even. Like scientists, actually, we have the same idea. So it's like everything is so vast, so huge, Even our sun is so tiny compared to a lot of different planets and stars, and everything is so enormous. And we're just a tiny little thing on a tiny little planet on the edge of a tiny solar system. And honestly, we're only here for a short time, and really, it doesn't matter, Our problems are not that big, So then we have more space, more patience, and then actually our mind starts to relax, okay? So this is a very healing meditation, okay? And so also, of course, actually nicest to combine that with blue, like the color, like blue, like Exobia color, Okay, so of course the sky is different colors, okay? So maybe for you the sky is more like bright blue, light blue, or bright blue, or darkish blue, but anyway, this feeling of space, okay? Okay. So we do that and we stay in that feeling for a while. It's like, oh, what a relief, my little problems really are so insignificant, And then after we've stayed in that special space for some time, then we do what's called zoom in, So then with our breath, breathing in and out through our nose, we come like this, and then smaller, smaller, smaller. So, but as it gets smaller, as we're going from the size of the multiverse back to this, but all the space of the multiverse and the cyclic universe stays within here, okay? So then we get back to the size of the central channel like before. So what we should feel is I am full of incredible space, yeah? So then it's okay, I have so much tolerance that whatever people say, whatever suffering I have to deal, not necessarily my suffering, no, also other people's suffering. It's okay. I have patience, okay? Claudia Homburger, she says in Self, thank you, Claudia. She says it's on page 65. Thank you. Let's have a look. Page 65, yeah? Oh. Oh, actually, this is another one, yeah? We have many of these meditations, yeah? There's in the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing to sadhana, we have this zoom out, zoom in meditation, yeah? Or maybe it's in Making Peace with the Environment. I need to check, yeah? Anyway, so zoom back in, yeah? Until our central channel is full of all the space in the universe, yeah? So nice, yeah? Actually, another thing you can do, if you like, is even with these zoom out visualizations, you can also continue to zoom in if you want, and then you can go into the, like, imagine you've got like a microscope now, then look at like a cell, and then an atom, and then inside the atom are many particles, and go like inside, yeah? So as you go like more and more in, finally what do we find is space, like, and then finally in the end it looks like there's another infinite space, another infinite universe within even the tiniest particle, yeah? So there's actually a lot of space, but we need to connect with the energy of space. So meditating on the blue color of Supreme Healer Akshobhya, yeah, is very good for that. And also it's pacifying our anger, our aggression, our pitta nature, our hot-natured nature, yeah. So it's very, very powerful in many, many different levels to visualize blue, to wear blue, to think, to use blue, okay, yeah. So I have to say, people who study perception, they have discovered that if you visualize blue, then your breathing slows down, yeah, okay, and even your metabolism slows down. Now, so these days they have all these called brain waves. I don't know exactly what the difference is, alpha, beta, theta, there's different brain waves. So your brain waves goes from like the busy conceptual one into the much deeper, much calmer one if you visualize blue, which is why we have many, many, many blue Buddhas. So each Buddha family, blue Buddha, red Buddha, green Buddha, they have many, many, many different Guru Buddhas in their Buddha family, yeah? So, for example, Akshobhya, the Vajra Buddha family, there's loads of blue Buddhas, yeah, for example. I don't know, like, for example, Medicine Buddha, Vajrapani, Chakrasamvara, Yamantaka, Hevadra, many, 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 many blue Buddhas, okay? Very, very, very popular, yeah? Golden Buddhas, this is all the Gyepa, the increasing family, no? So, for example, yellow Buddhas, who do we have? We have Maritsi, no? Yellow Tara, then we have Panashawari. Manjushri is kind of more orange color, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Then, of course, Buddha Shakyamuni is gold, yeah, okay. Why? Because the Buddha, historically, people said he had like a golden light around him, a golden aura, yeah, okay. Which is why Lord Buddha is always represented a gold color, because people saw this golden light around him even when he was like a human being and when he was the supreme emanation body, yeah. So in the Gyepa family, the Ratnasambhava family, who else do we have? Of course, we have Zambala, yeah, Jambala, yeah. Well, these are the wealth Buddhas, no? Okay. So of course, no, and the yellow, they're also yellow, no? Just trying to think who else, yeah, okay. Suggestions in the group, please, yeah, okay. This can be an interactive experience, yeah. Who else which other yellow Buddhas do we have, yeah, okay. Now remember, Maritsi, yeah. Osel Chema, she's the Guru Buddha form of Tara of the clear light, yeah. Okay, so also she's how to say, yeah, clearing away the inner darkness, yeah. Okay, so we need to discover many kinds of as we go deeper and deeper into our mind, we discover incredible richness, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, like I say, suggestions please as to golden Guru Buddhas, yeah. So we've got Panashawari, yeah, and we've got Maritsi, and we've got Ratnasambhava, and we've got Jambala, yeah. Any further contributions welcome, yeah. Then green Buddhas, who do we have? Green, we have, of course, we have Amoghasiddhi, we have Tara, we have the Great Wind Mother. Now, in many different of the mandalas of the yoga class and the Hayas Yoga Tantra Maha-Anatara yoga class, we have many different Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and protectors and so on who have those colors. Like, so, actually, for example, in Guhya Samaja, I think Sawa Nivarana Vishkambini and Samantabhadra green coloured, no? So the 8 bodhisattvas follow the colours of the Dhyani Buddhas, no? So for example, let's think. Anyway, I remember that some Sawa Nivarana Vishkambini and Samantabhadra is green, no? Okay, so they're green, no? Also, of course, Tara is emerald green, yeah. And then who else, yeah? Anyway, suggestions welcome, yeah? Okay, I was looking in Rinpoche La's commentary, which is called the Jeweled Staircase, yeah? There we have a list, of Samaya Vajra, no? Okay. He's green, yeah? Okay. Renata Ray, she's kindly reminded me, of course, Maitreya's golden. Yes, of course he is. Thank you, Renata, yeah? Actually, what we need to do, please help me. Let's do this together in our group, yeah? We need to make a list of all the Buddhas of different colors and which Buddha family they're in. First, we do the colors, which is easier. And then, which is a bit more, let's say, complex, is we have to work out which Buddha family each Buddha is in, yeah? Okay. Which sometimes is not so obvious, because it doesn't mean just because they're yellow that they're in the Ratnasambhava family, yeah? Okay. Why? Because this is super interesting, yeah? Then we really understand in it deeply how our meditation systems work, yeah? Lama Caroline Rinpoche, when he taught us self-healing and making peace with the environment and his NgalSo practices, it was kind of showing us like the behind-the-scenes making of all the different tantric sadhanas, yeah? Because if we truly understand what he taught us about the 5 mothers, the 5 fathers, the element systems, then we understand, all these inner offerings and this and that and all these incredible things, like how it works, So please, dear friends, let's do this together as one project, yeah? So in our group, our retreat group, let's first, okay, we have 5 Buddhas, white one, red one, blue one, and yellow and green one. So let's make a list of all green Buddhas, all yellow Buddhas that we know, all blue Buddhas, all red Buddhas, and all white Buddhas. And then based on that, what we need to do is make, who is in the Vairochana family, who's in the wheel family of Supreme Healer Vairochana, who's in the Lotus family, Renata's saying, Renata's our graphic designer, of course, for the peace publications. Of course, she spends her time looking at all this. So thank you, Renata. Mitrugpa, Mitrugpa's very important, yeah? He's a special form of exobia that we use to help people who are dying or who have died, yeah? So he looks exactly like exobia, but in the left hand, he doesn't have a begging bowl. He has a vajra, yeah, okay? And then there's a special mantra that we repeat to pacify the suffering of dying and the bardo, okay? For Mitrugpa, that's one practice that Rinpoche last shared with us in Italy and in Brazil. I'm not sure at other places, but I remember there, yeah, okay, maybe everywhere. So please, dear friends, let's in this next week. Renata, thank you. Vajrapani's blue, yes, please, Renata. More suggestions. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll make a list and then we'll go from there. Yeah, okay. Like for example, Helda made this beautiful chart. Yeah, which is what Rinpoche asked for. Yeah, but the chart does not finish with what Elder did. Now we need to put which Buddhas are in each side of the chart. Yeah, okay. Who's in which Buddha family? Yeah, okay. So this is. The chart has many different levels, so let's do that together. That'd be super nice, yeah, okay? And then we start to think more and more about the Buddhas and their colors, and it's more interactive, yeah? Okay, so homework or not homework, because in NgalSo tradition, everybody's free, but if you like, let's do this in the next week, okay? That would be super nice, yeah, okay? Why also is like, okay, of course, it's coming, let's say from our point of view, Western point of view, Renata, Kurukuli read, yes, and many others, yeah? Please, Renata, can you help us to make a list, yeah, okay, which we post in the group, and then, yeah, we do like a sharing thing, you know, make a big list, yeah. What we need is, of course, one is, okay, we've all been very sad for a long time about Rinpoche passing away, but I think we need to honor Rinpoche and also rejoice in all Rinpoche's qualities and activities, you know, and we can honor Rinpoche like that by honoring him and also feeling happy about all the amazing things he did, yeah, and all the amazing opportunity he gave us, yeah. So if we totally appreciate self-healing and so beautiful it is, thank you, Renata. Renata says she's going to help, but not please everybody who's in the group. Let's do who likes. Let's do it together, no? Okay, it's nice to do these things together, yeah. So anyway, so let's honor Rinpoche like by going more deeply into self-healing. So let's find out how many red Buddhas and blue Buddhas and yellow and green and all these Buddhas we have, what Buddha family they're in, yeah? Okay, then we can make, I don't know, like a chart with some fold-out things, yeah? Eventually we will use all these materials in our self-healing commentaries and so on, yeah? So thank you, it will be very useful, yeah? Okay, so I think, okay, for now, I think tonight that's enough about color, but we'll continue next time, okay, more about color, and then gradually what we're going to do is move on to Amoghasiddhi, yeah? Then who is Ratnasambhava? I mean, that means in more detail now, because we've been going through like aspects like the mudras, the colors, the bija. So now what we're going to do next is like, okay, focus on Amoghasiddhi, like color, mudra, direction, family, what he sits on, you know, blah, blah, many different things. And we're going to think a lot about what does Amoghasiddhi mean? What does it represent? Who is Ratnasambhava? So we'll do like this, yeah, okay? So these are very like crucial ideas for the self-healing practice, yeah? So please, if you can take the time to join us, that would be super nice, yeah, okay? Anyway, to conclude, what I'd like to do is read another of the Swift Return prayers for our Guru, Rinpoche. Okay, so as we now know, there are actually, 10 or 11 Swift Return prayers for Rinpoche. So please, let's try and use them more often and say them, yeah? Okay. Make our own sincere wishes for Rinpoche to come back. And so pray that every day is one less day till Rinpoche's Yangtze, till Rinpoche's new incarnation is reborn amongst us, yeah? In the best way, in the most clear way, in the most beautiful way, yeah? So from our side, okay, from Rinpoche's side, from the side of the Buddhas, everything is there, but we need to do something. Okay, we're doing a lot of things, but we also need to do more Swift Return prayers, yeah? Okay, so there's many, so let me find another one, yeah? Okay, let's find another one here. Okay, this I'm going to read. Actually, I'm going to read it in English, yeah? Why? Because then it's better for I'll read it slowly because Carolina and Mary Christina kindly are translating. In this document, Garland of Swift Return Prayers, I think it's on page 80, yeah, okay? At least on my version, it's on page 80. So it says, Drubwan Ganshin Lama Rinpoche Zeje, okay? The accomplishments of Lama Mahasiddha Ganshin Rinpoche by Ladra Rinpoche, okay? Okay, so have you, I hope Carolina and Mary Christina, I hope you've found the text so it's easier, okay? Okay, the two purposes, perfectly completed. Teacher, Bhagawan. The two obscurations, completely purified by the Dharma of cessation and path, yeah? The two businesses of Dharma practice, perfectly fulfilled, and worldly business tossed away. Two hands held by a strong heart, to you I pay homage. Homage to the three supreme jewels. Lama of Lamas, Ganshin Rinpoche, the one who worked for the success of those without light, whose way of doing things was proper and correct, it should be told. The way you gave birth to the Mahayana mind generation, to bodhicitta in your own mind, the way you spoke of the Dharma again and again, even though not seeking fame, the way you looked at all exhausted sentient beings without preference, unchangeable faith is born due to the proof and results of your bodhisattva nature. Son of Tibet, who had great waves of success, our minds are sad that due to sudden and unforeseen circumstances, you went to the Pure Land. You had an international United Nations position above thousands of Tibetans. And more than that, you understood the mentality of many nationalities. For the fortunate disciples of this performer of enlightened actions, one touch was your way to encourage someone to practice the Dharma. For those left behind, your relatives and the assembly of your disciples, may the mass of our wishes and prayers for the swift return of your new incarnation be accomplished. Mahasiddha Lama Ganshin, son of Tibet. In the Western countries, by all means, you waited for each hope and appeal to be fulfilled. Supreme Tolku, to your highest international United Nations platform, may you swiftly return. The powerful ocean of Dharma protectors and the far and close power of the foe-destroying deity Doji Shugden, by entrusting to you enlightened activities always and without failing, may the hopes and wishes of myself and others and all benefits be swiftly accomplished. Written on the 21st of April, 2020, written with hopes and wishes by one with the small name of Ladra Rinpoche. So beautiful, no? Okay. So please, dear friends, this document we shared in our WhatsApp groups. Now, of course, we have the official 4, no? Prayers from His Holiness the 11th Panchen Lama, from His Holiness Kyabje Pabonka Dorjichang, His Holiness Kyabje His Holiness Kyabje Trijang Choktrul Rinpoche, and from Vajra Vegavan, the World Peace Protector. So these 4 officially is published through for the NgalSo tradition. These ones is work in progress, but anyway, more or less we get the idea, no? Okay, very beautiful, no? So please let's say these prayers more, and make our own heartfelt wishes for Rinpoche La to return, yeah? Okay? The first verse, yeah? 2 purposes perfectly completed. So, yeah, it's like poetry, no? And then 2 purposes fully completed, yeah? Purpose for oneself and others, yeah? 2 obscurations, obscuration to liberation, obscurations to omniscience, completely purified by the Dharma of cessation and path. It's like the Four Noble Truths, no, like truth of suffering, origin, cessation, and path, yeah? So all Dharma practice completely fulfilled, all worldly business tossed away, no interest, yeah? To you we pay homage, yeah? So beautiful, no? Lama of Lamas, yeah? So Rinpoche is true, he was the Lama of Lama, we all saw, no? Like we saw so many lamas, Rinpoche, Tolku, everybody, big and small, coming to visit Rinpoche La in Albaniana, all over the world. And to each one, he would give initiation, teaching, also in the pujas, no? All the Rinpoche Lama were there, and Rinpoche, like, no need even a book, he knew everything, perfect, yeah? All the others is using the book. So really, he was the Lama of Lamas, it's true, yeah? The one who worked for those without light, that's us, yeah, okay. But anyway, some light is there. Now Rinpoche woke up the torch of the Dharma within each and every one of our hearts. Now we just need to keep the flame going, yeah, okay? Yeah, keep the flame going, and then one day, now it's a countdown now, Rinpoche will come back and he'll grow up and he will continue to guide the NgalSo tradition and work for beings, yeah? So we just need to keep together, a spiritual brother and sister, doing self-healing, doing the right thing, and everything will be okay. And some more swift return players, please, yeah? Okay? Rinpoche, whose way of doing things was proper and correct, it should be told. We need to remember this, The way you gave birth to the Mahayana mind generation, that means bodhicitta. Rinpoche is true. It had incredible bodhicitta, and everybody could feel it, no? You could feel them across a room. Bernard had the things, no? Across the street, like a kilometer away, you could feel Rinpoche's aura. It was so strong, yeah? The way you spoke of the Dharma, again and again, though not seeking fame, true, Rinpoche was not seeking fame, and day and night, only wanted to talk about Dharma, was not interested in anything else, yeah? Like on his TV, on his iPad, nothing except, he didn't have, okay, maybe news, yeah, because he wanted to dedicate, but no entertainment, just Dharma, yeah? The way you looked at all exhausted sentient beings, that's us, without preference. True, Rinpoche had equanimity towards everybody, rich, poor, young, old, the same, yeah? So unchangeable faith is born, should be born, yeah? Because we have the proof and result of your bodhisattva nature, it's true, yeah? Really, we know it's true, yeah? All exhausted migrators on the ocean of pain and suffering, you took aboard the ship that grants liberation, like Rinpoche is the great peace captain, no? So we all managed to climb aboard his rescue. I was saying he's like the captain of the rescue ship of samsara, yeah? The life-saving ship, yeah? And on the side of the poor, the wind in the cell was not released, yeah? Like by ourselves, no power, yeah? Nothing's happening. We're just stuck in samsara, drowning, yeah? But Rinpoche got us on the ship, the life-saving ship, and by his power, he drove us in the ship, the life-saving ship, to cross over the sea of samsara, yeah? Okay. So we're still in the ship, yeah? Okay, it's still going. Rinpoche said, I dedicate all my merit to all of you. So he's left the power on. So still, and we can see this is true, still things are growing, things are improving. We're seeing many positive signs. Why? Because Rinpoche said, I dedicate all my merit to all my followers, yeah? Okay. And for the development of the Dharma, for the world, the environment, and for the development of the NgalSo tradition, and that we develop Dharma realization. So we just need to stay in the ship, yeah? Okay, the ship of the great peace captain, yeah? Then it says, the great wave of your, more nautical examples, the great wave of your pure intention, like, produced all success. Like Rinpoche was like a love tsunami, wasn't he? Yeah, like so strong everywhere, yeah? He produced. Oh, actually, I missed this verse. It says this. I missed this verse out. It says, "The great wave of your pure intention produced all success internationally. With your determined secretaries, Supreme Mahasiddha, you were given an international platform. The only Tibetan who could work at the United Nations." True, no? Rinpoche was the only one who reached there. Yeah. And anyway, incredible, no? Rinpoche said many times that his guru, Kyabje Song Rinpoche, when Rinpoche, Gangchen Rinpoche was young, actually Kyabje Song Rinpoche was really hard on Gangchen Rinpoche all the time, and some of the other monks used to think this was funny, but then Kyabje Song Rinpoche turned around and said, listen, I'm doing this because he's super special and you're not, yeah? is what he said to them, yeah? And he said, one day, he said like this, he said, where his shit reaches, you won't even reach where his shit reaches, yeah? Okay, yeah? To the other Lama and Tolku, yeah, okay. And they're like this. And for Ganeshan Rinpoche, for many years, he was thinking, what did my guru mean, yeah, by this strange statement? Then one day, he says he was in the United Nations in the bathroom. Then he thought, oh, now I know what my guru meant, yeah. It's true, yeah, yeah. So, okay, son of Tibet, who had great waves of success. And minds are sad due to sudden and unforeseen circumstance. You went to the Pure Land. True, we are very sad. Yeah, okay. You had an international United Nations position above thousands of Tibetans. Yeah, the Lama Gangchen World Peace Foundation is a NGO recognized non-governmental organization. So it's worked for many years together with what's it? It's called, with ECOSOC, I think it's called, and UNESCO. And excuse me, I'm a bit vague about the details, but this has always been the job of Rinpoche as secretaries, like it says, no, like it's especially ISTA, no, so cozy, you know. Yeah. And more than that, you understood the mentalities of many nationalities. True, Rinpoche understood us all, no, isn't it, in our wonderful ways? Yeah. For the fortunate disciples of this performer of enlightened actions, like Amoga Siddhi, actually, yeah. One touch was your way to encourage someone to practice the Dharma. It's true. Rinpoche had an incredible life, took your hand, incredible feeling, no? Yeah. And like Rinpoche said in Tibet, you know, the time like when he was in Chattering, give 100,000 blessings, no? Just one touch was enough to completely satisfy all those people, to encourage them in their Dharma practice, no? For those left behind, your relative and the assembly of disciples, may the mass of our wishes and prayers, like huge, that means mass means we need to make a lot of prayers, yeah? Okay, not just one or two. May the mass of our good wishes and prayers for the swift return of the new incarnation be accomplished, yeah? Okay, so beautiful, yeah? Okay. Please, let's use these prayers more, yeah? Okay. Yeah, these are all many of Rinpoche friend Lama disciples. They make beautiful prayers. Now prayers is for us to say, yeah, okay, yeah, we his disciples. If not, who is going to say them? Okay, of course, maybe in the monasteries in India, Tibet, Nepal, yeah, Mongolia, they will say, but we also need to say, we who his close disciples. So please, everybody, let's try and say Rinpoche prayers more. Yeah, please feel free to start to make some kind of rough translation into your language. You know, let's do it together, okay? Okay, let's dedicate for inner and world peace, and we'll do the healing dedication of Shantideva, the one that Rinpoche encouraged us to do. Actually, one nice news I'd like to share with everybody. In Brazil, no, we have a very difficult situation, yeah? The pandemic is very strong there, okay? And so two of our Sangha members, Georgia and Chawang, were very critically ill in intensive care in coma because of COVID, but we're very happy to know that they walked out the hospital, yeah? That's so wonderful. So we rejoice, yeah? Okay. So everybody, please, you know, keep praying for all those who are sick, who are suffering. Our prayers do have an effect, okay? And also thank you, of course, to all the doctors and nurses who took care of them, yeah? Okay. So let's pray for all the people who are sick in the pandemic and with all the sickness, okay, to conclude. And then we'll see you next Tuesday, okay? 1 second, let me just find it, yeah? Okay, here we are. Again, I'll say this in English, okay? Okay. May everyone who's ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May every sickness that afflicts the living be holy and ever absent from the world. May medicines be full of strength. May secret words of power be chanted with success. May the bacteria and virus that feed on flesh be kind, their minds full of pity towards us. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their bodies and minds have, by virtue of our merit, joy and have happiness in boundless measure. For as long as space exists, for as long as there are sentient beings, for that long may I continue to return to drive away the sorrow of the world. May the pain and sorrow of all migrating beings ripen fully upon me, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas, always bring about the happiness of beings. May the Dharma, the only cure for sorrow, the source of every bliss and happiness, be blessed with resources upheld with veneration, and continue for a vast amount of time. Nimo dele sendele, nime kunyandele, shinin sentatu dele, pel kuncho sungi jingi, lo kuncho sungi nerdruso, kuncho sungi tashi sho. Thank you all very much. So this weekend we're going to have the 1,000 Ushnisha Vijaya repetitions for Rinpoche Swift Return, actually. So please, who can, let's join in together, and see you on next Tuesday for more of this. And we have the Zoom groups to meditate together on self-healing, focusing on Ratnasambhava. Please do join. Thank you all very much. Thank you.